Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. In the last episode, we reached the top of the lighthouse and we found the banshee, something the locals call a Cainguila. I am probably butchering that pronunciation, but yes, we found the banshee. Her name is Lilith, and it seems that before she died, she was tracking a ship called the Red Dream. Now, Nia knows that the captain frequents the Charred Barrel in Brackenbury, so I say we head on over there and see what she can tell us, if she knew this Lilith. Maybe we can find some more answers with her. Now, come along, people. Away we go. It's to Brackenbury. It's only a 12-minute walk. It's reet. It's reet. Okay, yeah, up here. There we go. Now, I would assume this is a romantic connection, you know, the lighthouse keeper looking out for her lover, keeping the lighthouse running so that they're safe. It could be, you know, it could be something else. It could be familial, perhaps. You know, a parent and child, or, you know, a sibling. But I think the stereotype is lovers. That's the understudy. Wait a minute, there were pirates, bandits in the basement, pirates in the attic, I remember that. Hello! If I wanted company, I'd go to the salty mast. Maerwith's gold tooth catches the candlelight. What is it this time? Someone at the old lighthouse in Onder's gift was looking for your ship. Aha, clever. Heard you fancy yourself a comedian. If this is your idea of a joke, you'd better notice that I'm not laughing. No one goes near that old place. She leans in, her voice a low hiss. I smell a setup. So we have resolve. I know how this sounds. Would I waste your time and mine if it weren't true? The last lighthouse keeper watched for your ship every day. It's all in the log. Is the infamous Maerwith too scared to see for herself? Yet we will use the force of our personality here. I know how this sounds. Would I waste your time and mine if it weren't true? Her snarl flashes a gold tooth. She turned me out. We were poorer than the fishermen who live there now, and when she learned I'd put food on our table with stolen coin, she told me that if she never saw me again, it'd be the mercy of the gods. Her darkened eyes are filled with rage. I had nowhere else to go, and it was a rough life until I rose to captain. Whatever she was, a part of her has remained. She ignored the Adarian advance to stay behind. I think she was waiting for you. Is the infamous Maerwith too scared to see for herself? So, they were lovers. They were lovers. Yeah, she had the thing. She had the notice to evacuate, and she clearly didn't. And I would assume the ink on her hands is ink from the logbook. She was... Oh, God, don't cry. Don't cry. I'm a soppy old git. I know that. I know that. These kind of tales get to me. I can't help myself. She ignored the Adarian advance to say... Let's try that again. She ignored the Adarian advance to stay behind. I think she was waiting for you. She turns her eyes away. She was always so stubborn. I forget sometimes where I got it. She gulps down the rest of her wine. I'll go. Perhaps it will give the both of us some peace. Although then again, if she's saying, like, I forget where I got it. Maybe a parent, maybe her mother, not her lover. But she's gone. She's gone. She's gone to go take a look. Now, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we don't piss off the banshee any further. Like, oh, you brought this person to me. Fuck you. guess back to Ondra's gift. Fingers crossed this goes well. Okay, it'll be quicker to head this way and down, I think. Now, I notice it said return to Nia. I kind of want to see the confrontation. I want to see what's going on at the top of the lighthouse. I want to see how that chat goes. I mean, if we don't see it, then, you know, tough titties. That's just how the cookie crumbles. Still, it'd be nice. It'd be nice. I want to know what's going on. There is gossip. There is gossip. There is tea. I want the tea, please. Okay, come on. Almost there. There we go.
Hello.
You'll never guess what happened. Nia points to the lighthouse. I was keeping an eye out for you, and who strolls down the dock but Maerwith herself? You should have seen the stares she got. But she walked right into the lighthouse, never a word to anyone. And just when I'm sure she's met some awful fate in there, she strolls right out, still saying nothing to nobody. Okay. Now I'm hearing all sorts of rumours about Maerwith and the last lighthouse keeper. She shakes her head. I don't know what to believe, but everyone else around here is convinced that the place is safe again. I've even got a construction crew ready to start work. 1,000 copper. Hey. She takes a deep breath, a big contented smile on her face. And I know I've got you to thank. Here, this is for you. Come back when the renovations are done. I've got big plans for this place. Yeah, but there was... I never properly looked on the top floor. I need to see. I need to see. Okay, well, I mean, it's looking pretty good so far. 1 second. 1 second. Because, I mean, there was a chest. I noticed that there was a chest up there. So let's see, Ooh, okay, no. It's still available, excellent.
Consider it done. There, what did I tell you?
Oh. Jack of Wild Water, okay. Well, thank you. Yeah, anything else in here? Oh, I would assume that's probably her. Scroll of Protection, Psalm to Wodaka. And also let's
keeping an eye out.
Just in case there's stuff to loot that's hidden. Lilith Shawl. Ooh. Okay, we've found... Ooh. Okay. Kakuma was a famed Amawa swashbuckler and the original wearer of this garment. She sailed from her homeland of Rauatide to the infamous Deadfire Archipelago. There she escorted merchant and passenger ships through pirate-infested waters. Among her most frequent clients were the Narsitark dwarves, who ventured to the continents to the north on both personal and tribal sojourns. Her fair dealings, bravery in combat, and skill at sea made Kakuma a loved and respected figure in the archipelago and among the Narsitark. Okay. So that is... Oh, that is nice. Compared to what we've got. Yeah, I'm thinking let's give you some clothes, love. Oh, it matches. It matches. Yeah, I'm keeping that. I'm keeping that. Oh, that. Okay, this cloak feels so light that it's easy to forget you're wearing it. The unmistakable scent of the sea breeze, cool and salty, wafts from the fabric. Though moth-eaten and ragged around the edges, it keeps the chill at bay. Its faded colours seem to blend in with its surroundings. You've found this in the lighthouse of Ondra's Gift. The tower had been uninhabited for a century and a half, and its lost occupant, the lighthouse keeper, supposedly died... I skipped ahead a little bit. Supposedly died there when the Adirans invaded. It was rumoured that her spirit haunted the tower still, watching for ships on the horizon. +1 stealth, +3 perception. I like the pluses to my intellect. What does it look like? What does it look like? I don't know. I'm gonna keep it. I'm thinking it would probably go a lot better with the Valian clothing. So for right now, I'm gonna do that. Okay, everything. And you can go in there. Lovely. Okay. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything else in here. Okay. Good stuff. I'm just double checking that I grabbed everything. Yes, okay. Excellent. I'm glad there was a peaceful solution to that. I'm very happy that we were able to just, get the banshee to leave. We didn't have to fight it. Excellent. Now then, let's see. Yeah, everything's looking, Ooh. Thank you. Yeah, look at this place. Nice and tidy, food on all the tables. Filled with commoners and sailors alike. This is lovely. How do you like what I've done with the place? She dusts her hands on her clothing. The rooms are still under construction, but I can get you food and drink if you'd like. Let's see what you've got. Okay, they have stew. They have pie. Ooh, cocoa. Ooh. Okay, nice. Very nice. Excellent. And anything we can take from the back. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Some grain. And some rice. Yeah, just a commoner. Someone working. So it sounds like eventually we'll be able to stay here. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Getting an extra inn in the town. That'd be good. Okay, but still, yeah, that is the Wailing Banshee done and dusted. So yeah, so this is in Copperlane. We need to get this book. We know that Grimda isn't too fond of giving out this book because she doesn't like animancy, something along those lines. It's in the Elder Archives. Now, my initial thought, because we do have the, where is it? Yeah, the Parable of Whale. My assumption was that she was probably going to give us the key to the Elder Archives. That was what I thought when I got this quest. So I may want to do this one first for Grimda. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave this one. However, we have a lot of quests in Copperlane, so let's head back there. Now we are... I'm looking at our health, but I mean, I think as long as we're dealing with, like, men, we're probably going to be reaped. Like, if we're not dealing with ghosts or monsters, I feel like we should probably just be fine. We'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. So yeah, back to Copperlane. Now then, what do we want to do first? That is a question. What do we want to do first? Yeah, that's the catacombs. The catacombs are in Copperlane, but I'm gonna hold off on that for a little while. Yeah, the Summoning the Goose and Fox. Scrivener's Dormitory. And then, yeah, these are all for elsewhere. That's Heritage Hill. Okay. So we have the Goose and Fox.
You must have seen some amazing sights on your way north.
Sure. Pirate cities floating in the archipelago. The mountain halls of these northern dwarves. Plenty.
I haven't been further south than the Deerwood myself. Maybe I'll come back after I've convinced the Ranganui and see all those things for myself.
I hope you do.
Yeah, she's seen some wonderful things, but she's not here on like a holiday. She's not necessarily seeing these things because she wants to see them. She has to see them because she's trying to track down Persock. Yeah, there's the Scriveners. I mean, we're right next to the Goose and Fox. Like, it's literally just over there, I think. Oh, we could have gone that way. Oh, well. Oh, well. It's Reet. Yeah, don't worry. I'll go searching the catacombs soon, Dalton. Eventually. I'll get there eventually. Hey, Ximena operates on Ximena time. You're still performing. Okay, come along, people. There we go. Now, who is this person? What was their name again? Gareth. Gareth. Right there. A man skulks near the bar. He seems like he's trying to blend in with the wood panelling, and he watches the other patrons out of the corner of his eye. He gives you a quick nod as you approach. Yeah, why not? What do you do here? Me? I'm just minding my own business. Right. Perception 11. Of course, you're standing by yourself in the corner of a tavern and you're not drinking anything. Not suspicious at all. Resolve 12. Maybe I should ask some of the other patrons what that business is. Irrational. Might 16 we can't do. Yeah, we'll go for perception. Of course, you're standing by yourself in the corner of a tavern and you're not drinking anything. Not suspicious at all. Gareth's nervous eyes dart around the room. Keep it down, will you? I really am here to do business, but it's the kind of thing that requires discretion, and unless a mutual friend has sent you to me, that's all I've got to say on the subject. Well, you're lucky he has.
Hail and well night.
He peels his gaze away from the bar. Yeah? Verzano has a delivery for you. Dickhead. Dickhead, I'm trying to get in good with those guys. What? He glances around and snatches a pouch from you. Keep your voice down, will you? The Demenals have spies everywhere. There's one stood right in front of you. He tucks the pouch away. You tell Verzano this is the last time I'm buying from him. This is getting too dangerous for me. Did I just do something illegal? I don't think I've heard of the Demenals. What do the Demenals have to do with this? Tell me what was in that pouch. Are we done? Well, clearly we have. Clearly we have. Yeah, I think literally, she's trying to get in good with the crime family so that she doesn't accidentally shoot herself in the foot and do something. But like what happened back in the Valian Republics. She screwed over a member of the crime family not knowing who they were, and they chased her out of town. So now she's like, right, I want to be here, I'm probably going to be pulling cons and shit, so therefore I'm going to get in good with them, and I will therefore know what they are up to, and I won't screw them, which won't cause them to come and try and kill me. And now we've inadvertently just done that. What do the Demenals have to do with this? You have no idea, do you? Let's just say that the Demenals have exclusive rights to trade certain merchandise within the city. Verzano likes to make some extra coin from time to time by dealing in the same merchandise, undercutting the competition, he says. Tell me what was in that pouch. Bitter squash seeds. They interrupt pregnancies. Even though they're not exactly legal, many folk nowadays prefer them to the risk of hollowborn, or celibacy. He pulls a wry frown. Okay. Okay. This is This is not good. We know that we've just done something illegal. And we have heard of the Demenals. We're in with them. Are we done? Yeah, we're done. Now get out of here before... Okay, if you're with the Demenals, we need to apologise profusely. We weren't involved in this. We weren't involved in this. A woman swaggers in, her polished boots thwacking the floor with slow, deliberate steps. A crooked sneer warps her smooth face. Gareth, I'm hurt. You promised to buy only from me. What's a girl to think? Gareth bows, his knees knocking together. Please, my lady, I was just explaining that I don't do business with anyone else. Except this one last time, right? Dana crosses her arms and rocks back on her heels. There's always one more deal. Until you run out of credit, that is. Dana turns and regards you, looking you up and down. And just who are you? You don't exactly look like a seed dealer. Aloth glances at Gareth. I think that's a compliment. Hello. Okay, just someone making a delivery, stay silent, stoic, not one to be trifled with. That would actually... They would respect us because of that, I think. But here's the thing, again, Ximena, she's not one to be aggressive. She's not one to be aggressive. So whilst this would help us, I don't want to pick something just because I'm like, oh yeah, that would help us get in good with House Demenal if it's something that Ximena wouldn't naturally do. And she's not one for just randomly being aggressive. We can't be left out of this. We can't be left out of this. We're already in it. I mean, shift the blame. Shift the blame. We're just the courier. We had no idea what was in that bag. We had no idea what was going on. Like, blame the other guy. Just someone making a delivery. Verzano put you up to this, didn't he? That old fool's on a sinking ship. And he's determined to drag anyone who gets close enough down with him. She eyes the trembling Gareth. Gareth here knew better. But I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Thank you. Thank you. In fact, I'll also give you a chance to get even with that imbecile who's been playing us both. She narrows her eyes. What do you say to killing Verzano? Okay. I won't do it. Why would I want to do that? Tell me about the demand. We're trying to get in good with them. Lie, I'll do it. Deceptive. I'll decide his fate when I talk to him again. All right, I'll do it. What if I kill you instead? Ooh. I mean, this would help us get in good with them. The guy lied to us. He put us in danger. I don't think Ximena would be too pleased with that. You know, like, I'm trying to get in good with this crime family. You've done something that would put that in jeopardy. Not that one. Not that one. We know about the Demenals. Why would I do that? Because it would get us in good with the Demenals. We're not going to kill them because that would put us in bad stead with the Demenals. It's between these two. Again, Ximena isn't one who's quick to violence. If there is a non-violent solution, she will, more often than not, take it. Not all the time. Not all the time. But, like, the majority of the time, she'll go for a non-violent solution. But again, this guy, by not giving us the details, he very nearly... Oh god, what's the word I'm looking for? Sabotage, there we go. He nearly sabotaged our efforts to get in good with the Demenals. We could have been killed. All because we didn't really know the job. I think she'd agree to it. She's working hard to get in good with House Domenel, and you almost sabotaged that. All right, I'll do it. She nods. We don't forget a favour any sooner than we forget betrayal. You take care of this, and I'll see to it that my family knows your name. Yeah, she has to be... I mean, she could be an actual cousin, or she could be a cousin like she's part of the mafia, but she's not actually blood related, but, you know, they all call each other cousins or whatever. Because I'm pretty sure that, what's-his-face? Abakan said, hey, go see my father, tell the guards that you're a cousin. They'll know what we mean. Still, either way, this is another opportunity for us to get in good with House Domenel. We can turn this to our advantage. But Verzano, he almost cost us. He almost cost us. And he has to pay. Now, quick stop off. I believe this was the Scrivener's Dorm. Yes, okay. Yeah, I probably read that before. Viana. Have you seen Viana?
Good day, stranger.
Corin sways slightly from side to side. Your skin's still green, but you've lost your ducks. I'm looking for Viana. I like Viana. She's always talking about metal men, which is strange, since I'm pretty sure she doesn't eat snowcap. His brows wrinkle. I don't talk about metal men either, and I do eat snowcap. Huh. Anyway, she's not here right now. Flew away to Ondra's gift to meet her friend Bessia. No, Clessia. Yes, Clessia. Clessia is the friend she's gone to meet. In Ondra's gift. In a house, not a boat. North house. Empty house. Ondra's gift has a lot of boats. We should go rowing sometime. He beams at you and nods his head. Well, thank you. This guy had all the information. Farewell. Okay. Did I loot everything last time I was here? I probably did. Ooh. Apparently not. Viana's diary. Where did that go? Where did that go? Okay, so I guess if you didn't think to talk to the guy. This looks like a diary belonging to someone named Viana. The latest entry bears yesterday's date. Clessia arrives tomorrow. The way we parted after her last visit, I didn't think she'd return. When I received the letter from Ozia, I expected the worst. The distance has been hard for her, and my focus on my research hasn't made things any easier. Tomorrow, none of that will matter. The things we said, the things I didn't say. I'll have the chance to make it up to her. I wish we had more privacy here, but for now, that old house on the north side of Ondra's gift is still empty. Okay. Okay, good stuff. Also, let's... Again, keep the inventory clear. Okay, good stuff, though. Good stuff. Just very quickly. Anything. Yeah, that's stealing. And yeah, we've grabbed everything in there. Okay, good stuff. Okay, back to Ondra's gift then. Oh, that's lucky. That's quite lucky. Because obviously that's where Verzano is as well. Now then, I'm looking at my timer. I only have about a minute and a half left, so we'll head to Ondra's gift. We'll head there, and then I will bring this episode to a close. Okay, lovely. And, of course, let's have a read. Excuse me. So yes, right there, the midwife's memoirs. My mother lived every note of life's song. Bringing me into this world was her last verse. For this, my father scorned me and abandoned me. And for this very same fact, my town's midwife and adherent of Hylia raised me as her own. When I came of age, I learned that Hylia visits us on the screams of women in childbirth. And when a woman dies giving her life to her child, her soul is carried away and reborn as an avian attendant of Hylia's court. Through the miracle of the Queen of Birds, my mother has been with me, watching over me my whole life. I wear the fetish charms of the Cloud Singer, the birds I dreamt my mother became. My feathery trinkets look gaudy and unbecoming, but it is a signifier to women in need that I am a trained midwife, blessed by Hylia and living every note of life's song. The Queen of Birds wills us to shepherd new life into the world, and not, there goes the timer, there we go, and not, as the other gods so often desire, to end it. A follower of Magrin once mocked my faith, saying I worshipped paintbrushes and birds, piddling things beneath the gods. I do not resent the other gods and the brutal necessities that they must oversee. But is not language, love, the arts, and creativity that which separates us from simple beasts? Hylia allows us to rise above our savage, feral selves. I am often amused that, upon seeing our holy aviaries, visitors frequently ask, "This is nice, but where is the real temple of Hylia?" Perhaps they think hallowed ground requires oppressive stoneworks and ceilings that hide the sky. They do not realize the bird queen stands not on ceremony. She makes herself manifest in the music of the birds and in beauty of the ubiquitous open sky. Hylia prefers the worship of 2 children singing over 1,000 petitioners silently praying for victory. The Sky Mother asks so little of us, and yet so much. We are charged to live every note of life's song. It surprises me how many fail to embrace this divine calling. Oh, that was lovely. That was lovely. Alrighty then. In the next episode, we find this empty house, and we also maybe go murder a man. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. A special thanks to my channel members, such as SM2K, Christopher K. Davis, CGG, and Kevin Bicknell. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.